There are rules looking to change what kind of new cars can be sold by New Mexico dealerships over the next decade. And as state and metro leaders evaluate changes, they're getting a lot of feedback. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch talked to people on both sides of the issue. Marilyn?
The rules would essentially guarantee that an increasing number of new cars for sale are zero-emission vehicles like all-electric cars. But some worry those regulations will limit New Mexicans' ability to buy traditional gas-powered cars.
We are having a hard time feeding our families, let alone putting out at least $50,000 for a vehicle.
Clean cars and trucks will also advance our efforts to address the climate change crisis.
Across days of public comment this week, the Albuquerque-Bernalillo County Air Quality Board is evaluating if they should accept changes to the state's clean car rules.
We know we all want clean air, we all want clean energy, but increasing the quota in very quickly is very hard on everybody.
As the governor has ordered state agencies to switch to all-electric vehicles in the next 12 years, the state is also evaluating a shift on which types of vehicles can be sold at dealerships. One proposed rule would force car makers to deliver 80% of their stock to New Mexico as zero-emission vehicles by 2032. Another rule would decrease the amount of allowable emissions from heavy-duty diesel and gasoline-powered trucks.
All that they would do is create requirements for automobile manufacturers to send more electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles to the state.
The Environment Department hopes the rule changes give consumers more options to buy EVs and would not ban gas-powered vehicles. But some people are petitioning to stop the rules from being voted on.
This is something that should be done by the elected officials of New Mexico, not an appointed board.
The local Air Quality Board has scheduled 4 days of public comment on the rules, but a vote could come any time in that window. The governor has also said she hopes to pursue tax credits for EVs during the legislative session. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Marilyn. An NMDOT representative testified today saying the state has nearly 100 vehicle charging stations under construction now, set to be finished by the end of the year. But they also admitted to a lack of charger construction in New Mexico's more rural areas.